Hi, I'm Jeanne Wisniewski and I'm a nutritional therapy practitioner. And today we're talking about ways we can make Halloween healthier. So first and foremost, I am not of the mindset that you need to eat to perfection or live your lifestyle to perfection. We just need to be good enough most of the time. So depending on where you are in your health journey, you want to try to eat a nutrient-dense, clean choices 80 to 90% of the time, and then indulge 10 to 20% of the time. So the biggest problem with Halloween is you get this big haul with your kids, candy, and that rather than Halloween lasting one day, Halloween lasts for a week or weeks or months or all the way through till Thanksgiving and into Christmas. So what are ways we can keep Halloween to a day and make our best choices? So first, for kids, we're going to look at the kids first, then we're going to look at the adults. So for kids, consider just trick-or-treating in the area you know. So Halloween somehow went from when I was a kid, 40 and 50 years ago, where we would trick-or-treat on our street, to kids are now in cars and we're driving to different neighborhoods where the houses are close together so our kid can get the best haul or whatever the case might be. I mean, I see people on golf carts, I see kids on roller skates with bags and bags of stuff that's gonna last a ridiculous amount of time. So you want your best quality, so go out, whatever it is you're doing, and the younger the child, obviously the smaller the amount. But once your child comes home with whatever it is they have, go through, pick out the best stuff. The vast majority of Halloween candy is high fructose corn syrup, crappy ingredients, horrible for your kid, even as sweets go. So, you might need to do a little bargaining, that pick out your however many favorites and then the rest we're going to give away, or you can sell, or you can, do whatever it is you're gonna do, or even replace with mom's better quality chocolate chip cookies or caramel apples or whatever the case might be. Make it the best choice you can be and try to keep it to a really small, manageable amount. So again, that it doesn't just leak out into forever. Hardest thing as adults with your kids' stuff sitting there, what I used to do with my kids is we would always go, I'm the tax collector, you need to understand taxes. And I would sit and eat off their candy for weeks on end. So with their candy, pare it down for as much as you can, and then keep it out of sight. Out of sight is out of mind, hopefully, and pare it down to enough to where it's out of the house within a small period of time. However you choose to do that, your choice. You can bring it to the office. Now, what if you're at the office and all that stuff is sitting there? Again, put it in the office in a cupboard where you're not walking by and seeing it all the time. Consider selling it, using that money to buy Christmas presents later, or whatever it is. Don't have all that stuff in the house. Nobody has that much willpower. So try to get it out. Other options for kids, pick better choices. And that's, particularly as the kids get older, that is harder. But, for the little ones, you get the little Annie's bunnies or the little gummies, or it's something that is not all high fructose corn syrup. Choose non-food items that are still cheap and fun and, the same, won't break the bank. So looking at like bubbles and tattoos and glow sticks, those sorts of things that you can give out instead. I've had friends say, well, what are you giving for Halloween? I'm like, oh, I don't know. And they're like, oh, you should give a piece of kale and put your card on it. So no, I'm not gonna do that. However, whatever your portion is, pick a tiny portion. It's just really indulgent now. So try to minimize the indulgence. And so for kids, better quality, smaller amounts, consider non-food items. For your own kids, when they come home with things, look at paring that down and then what you want to do with that extras. Whether that's sharing at some large function or group or selling it or whatever the case might be. For adults, for when we're going to our Halloween party, research says you set an intention, and the best way to be successful on your intention or goal is that you write it down. You don't tell someone, you write it down and you keep it to yourself. So part of your intention setting is, in my opinion, pick your poison. As an adult, are you going to indulge in alcohol or are you going to indulge in sweet treats? Make a choice, write it down which one you want to do. Set a number that you're going to do with that, and that depends where you are on your health goal. You know, you decide. No one needs 10 pieces of cake, and no one needs 10 drinks. So, you know, make your number lower, but you pick it, what it is, write it down, and then stick to it. Before you go, eat a good, healthy dinner so you are not starving and make horrible choices. On the day of, make sure you get a good workout in and work out the rest of the week so that all of these great health choices you're making aren't erased with one crazy day. And then last but not least, if you're going to a party and you know there's going to be no good choices for you, bring a dish that you enjoy. Bring a dish that's healthy. When you're there, if you didn't have time, you were working, you didn't have time to bring a dish, you didn't have time to eat, make your best and wisest choices. Choose vegetables, choose meat. Stay away from anything that was born in a box. You know, if it's, you can pick it or you can kill it. Those are your choices. Box things we don't want. So when you're at a party, first and foremost, try to eat before you go. If you can't, make your best choices when you're there. If necessary, leave early and then go home and get something that's a better choice. I hope for everyone that you will indulge, that whatever choice you make it consciously, you enjoy it thoroughly, and then you let it go. You don't carry it on for the next week or anything else. Indulge, keep it small, keep your Halloween to one day, and hope everyone stays safe tomorrow and has a good, fun time. Thanks for joining me, and we'll see you next week.